Hey everybody's, hey everyone's. Yes, I am back home. And y'all, it's going down on these YouTube streets. I don't know what the problem is. I have been tapped out of the welfare sector. I have been enjoying the rest of my vacation. I have been chilling like a villain in not in the welfare sector. I've been watching mukbangs, documentaries, reality TV, and I have been following the IHOP gate. I see now that VS will be released at 3 p.m. today, and I will be twiddling my thumbs waiting for VS to go live. But this is not about the beef Section 8 sector on today. It's about something that I seen when I got up this morning. Yeah, we still on vacation till Monday. But I woke up this morning and I saw that Vicky had made a video about Yanni. I'm trying to find it now. And it was Yanni at the grocery store. I'm thinking it was Walmart. And she was doing like a little bit of comedy about bag one, tag one, or bag one, drop one. Which is when you go to self-checkout and you scan something, but you drop something else into the cart or something like that. I don't know. I don't steal. I'm not a booster. I don't steal groceries. I've never stolen out of Walmart because you will get tackled. That's not my thing. I don't know nothing about stealing out of Walmart, but I'm sure that is a way to steal. You can't do that at my Walmarts here in California because the self-checkout line, there is a person at the kiosk and there are cameras above and below. And anytime something is not in the bagging area, it sets off an alarm. I went through this the other day at Foods Co. actually. Every time I scan something and I put it on the weigh machine next to it instead of bagging it because I was going to bag everything at the end, it set off an alert, set off an alert, set off an it set off so many alerts when I was scanning items. I said, fuck this shit. I'm going to the checkout line. And the lady was like, no, I'll help you, whatever, whatever. But yeah, so she was doing a little skit or something like bag one, drop one, bag one, drop one. And I guess Vicky still was feeling some type of way about the Christmas video, about not giving the kids no gifts, and Yanni's video about that. I actually didn't watch Yanni's whole video about that. I haven't really been following along with this storyline. I don't know if they're going back and forth. I actually don't know what's going on. If y'all can help me out. All I know is Vicky made a video today saying, I don't even know what the fuck Vicky said. She was just like, I actually can't even find the video no more. Did she take the video down? Vicky was saying, because I need to listen to it, that she was trying to reprimand her kids for stealing, and yet here it is looking as though Yanni is promoting stealing with the bag one, drop one. Where is the video? Vicky girl. I know you're gonna take the video down. No, don't tell me right now. Let me see. Okay, scan one. Oh, scan one, drop one. This is the true situation about what is going on. Yanni Bonnie B did a reaction video to Vicky's not giving the kids any gifts for Christmas. And Vicky feels some type of way about that video. And now she's on Yanni Bonnie ass like, you are a hypocrite. You did not react to Dontavia. Dontavia had the knives in the room. The house was filthy. The kids were crying. 2 kids in the crib. You know, she got stair-step kids or whatever. They were hollering, screaming. Dontavia was in her room for an hour and a half before you even realized she had kids in the house. So Vicky's thing is, you hop skipped and you jumped over blunts and knives to react my situation with my children when I was just trying to reprimand them for stealing out of my purse, off of my counter, yada yada yada. So now I guess they have, I don't think it's a beef. I don't think it's cute either, but I don't think it's a beef. I think now it's gonna be like a whole tit for tat situation, and it doesn't have to be. As far as the Christmas situation, but we do we are reactors, so you should react in public if you ask me. But she did need a private, I don't know, come to Jesus, talk about what the hell is going on in her household, right? So my thing with the Christmas thing is this. I was triggered when I watched the video of Vicky's kids coming into the living room and the only person opening up gifts was the baby. I personally never had a Christmas like that, but I've had other situations where I was the teenager always getting in trouble, and my siblings were the ones always getting Jordans, bags, designer jeans, this, that, cars, houses, things of that nature. And I just know what it was like growing up, and I was always in trouble. Me personally, I was always in trouble, always on punishment, always got my ass whooped, always the person left out of things because I was always in trouble, which I feel like me being in trouble was no fault of mine. My parents should have tapped in to what the fuck was really going on, but that's not what we're talking about here. So I was triggered by that Christmas video because I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to give my baby all these gifts and have Prince and Malachi watch them open them. I don't give a fuck what they did, but that's me. That's my parenting. That's how I am. We don't have a stealing thing going on in my household. We just have a teenage boy going through puberty. And he done some wild shit all year, and he still got PS4 games, clothes, shoes, designer cologne sets. This nigga he got all kind of shit, and he be in trouble all the time. Do I feel like we rewarded him for bad behavior? No, because to me it's Christmas. He can, and for me, everything that he got on Christmas, I can take back and use as an incentive for good behavior. Like when he fucks up, I turn off his Wi-Fi. Boom, your Wi-Fi is gone for 2 weeks. You got to do the kitchen. I'm taking your PS4 and your phone. Like, in order to have leverage with children, you have to give them stuff that you can use, that you can take back and use as an incentive. So I was so fucking triggered by that situation. I was going to do a reaction video, but so many other things were going on. And I was going to do the reaction video from my point of view as seeing, oh, here y'all go. Pair of Jordans. Nothing for Retta. Retta got suspended for 2 weeks. She beat somebody ass at school. Nothing for her, So I know what that's like to sit there and not get something and everybody else is getting something, even if I, as the child, did something to not receive something. That actually made me hate my little brother for a long time, because he was the baby, I was the teenager, I was the person getting in trouble, he was the baby getting everything in life. And I just couldn't understand it. Now, as an adult, I still don't understand it. No, mom, dad, y'all should have gave me everything too. And y'all really should have tapped into what was going on with me to cause me to have these behavioral issues. Because for me, you guys, personally, When I was going to school, I wasn't ratchet and hood enough and didn't live in the hood. So I didn't fit in with the black kids, right? And I was too hood and too ratchet, so I didn't fit in with all the white kids. I had to fight my way in. And that's exactly what I did. So I was always in trouble. Like I had to fight my way into a position. And her kids, they are stealing because they're missing something. Like when you give, this is no shade. I promise this is no shade. When you give your kids everything, they have nothing to steal because, I mean, that would make them a kleptomaniac. I don't think these kids are kleptomaniacs, but they are obviously missing something, and you have to fill that void because they wouldn't be stealing in the first place. Let me look at these comments. I'm sorry, you guys. I've just been going off on a wild tangent. No, hold on. Let me finish my point. So, Vicky was triggered by Yanni's video about the Christmas, which I didn't watch the whole video because I was doing something at the time, and then I forgot all about the video till right now. I don't know what Yanni said in the video. So Vicky is triggered by that. And then Vicky makes a response video where she's like doing cartwheels in the kitchen, and she's so happy about getting a reaction because Vicky does want people to react on her. Now, Vicky, you can't, now you got to take a note out of the three moms book. You cannot react to your reactions. You just got to drop a few lugs in your regular commentary, your regular vlogs, like the three reactors do, so that you could keep getting reacted on. If you're going to be having clapbacks in your feelings, then nobody's going to want to react, because then it becomes a battle and a beef and shade thrown, and then sometimes you can't come back from that, right? So now Vicky makes the response video, and she says, I don't know why you're reacting on me, why you didn't react on Dontavia. Yanni says she sent Dontavia a private message, and Vicky, you wanted people to react on you. Basically, don't come crying those white woman tears now. And then Yanni goes to Walmart and does the scan one, drop one. And Vicky is like, you're a fucking hypocrite. I took Christmas away because they were stealing. Now you've done a video to promote stealing. And here we are. So now let me go read the comments. I got to go all the way back up at the top. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Hey, everyone. Hey, Divine. Peace to you and yours. And I am so sorry for the loss of your mother. Oh, I know she is glowing in peace right now. She is glowing in peace. Hugs and loves. Okay, virtual hugs to you, because my mama is my rock. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Risa. Same self-checkout be making you want to just say, fuck it. Yes, I hate self-checkout. My mom always want to take. She be having 2 carts talking about going through self-checkout. Girl, I don't work here, and I'm not finna take in all your groceries either. I'm almost 40 years old. My back finna go out too. Hey, Sammy. Yes, getting to the money. I took it as a joke too when I saw it on Vicky video, because scan one, drop one, bag one wouldn't be stealing. You would scan one and bag 2. Wait, what? No, that is that that is stealing, because you didn't scan the second one. I don't think it's a beef. I think it's a cute little feud. Oh yeah, it is. It's a feud. Not. I don't think it's cute though. Dontavia is a mess. Dontavia is a mess. Dontavia, child. I don't want to be the big bad wolf, so I'm not going to say nothing about Dontavia. Hey, Miss Too Much For You. Hey, Shiny. Hey, Bree. Vicky says she didn't force the kids to watch them. They chose to come down and watch. She ended up giving the kids a Christmas, just not on Christmas. Look at it this way. Everyone parents different. Yep, everyone does parent different. Hey, Jamila. I do Christmas all year long. I don't look at Christmas serious. I don't do Christmas all year long. No, and I take Christmas serious. I've taken Christmas serious since I was a little kid. I would get up at 11:30 at night every Christmas Eve, and I would section off each person's gifts. So they would be from the living room all the way to the front door. There would be gifts, and I would put all my gifts in one pile, all my sister gifts, all my other sister gifts, all my brother gifts. Like, yeah, because when 12 o'clock hit, I'm waking up the whole house. Like, it is a tradition. I call all my sisters on the phone that didn't live in my house at 12 o'clock, like, bitch, what you got? What you got? What you got? Call my cousin, call my grandma. I be just waking people up out they sleep. Like, Christmas is huge for me. Nowadays, parents don't discipline their children. Vicky wasn't in the wrong, or she could have abused them. Instead, she decided not to give them presents they really wanted. But that could also be looked as a form of abuse. You do know that withholding things can also be looked at as a form of child abuse. There are 1,000,001 ways to discipline a teenager, and I'm starting to go down the list. I'm probably at number 2,329 on the 1,000,001 ways. I feel like it should not have been on social media. Children are cruel. Yes. Imagine, first of all, like I told Yanni, imagine not going to school the week after Christmas without your new fur coat on, without your new down jacket. Like, I couldn't imagine without your new pair of shoes, your new jeans, your new 7 jeans. Like, I used to couldn't wait to squeeze my big, because in 12th grade, I was a 16. In the 9th grade, I was a 16. In 11th, I couldn't wait to squeeze my big ass in some 7 jeans, in my new bubble coat, in my new Jordans, my new CD player or whatever we had back then, and go to school. Like, because you'd be fresh, like, for the first 2 weeks back. Like, look at my new Christmas threads. And so imagine you already don't have that. You're not going to get that Christmas shine on after you come back from vacation. And now you go back to school and everybody's like, I saw your mom's blog. Y'all didn't get shit. Ooh, I'll be fighting every day. She did give them something on Christmas. I know Vicky is in here. It just wasn't what they wanted. Everyone parents different. I do things like that with my kids. I take their things. Yeah, I take shit. Oh, yeah. It's not what you do, it's how you do it and who you do it in front of. That's what my mommy says. It's not what you do. Jamie, no, I'm not responding to the racist ass cloud chasers. I mean, not racist, the colorist ass cloud chasers. They didn't even say I was a pawn to LSA. They said that LSA was scared of me, and now LSA are my pawns. So the people of the YouTube welfare sector doesn't understand the LSA relationship, and them bald-headed colorists, cloud chasers. First of all, before baby cloud chaser comes for me, she gonna have to find her right foundation shade. That bitch look like she's dipped in frost. Frosty foundation, ashy frosty eyeshadow, frosty lips, frosty edges. Like, please just stay away from me. I don't see it for them. I don't have nothing for them. I don't speak upon them because I have blacked them out. Because I refuse to give them 2 dust bunny looking bitches any of my time or any of my energy. And you see, They made this long video. In the last 2 minutes, they decided to bring my name up, bitch. Who am I punking? Y'all, LSA or y'all? If you don't get, I don't know. I just wouldn't discipline my kids by taking Christmas away. That's not discipline to me. That's not discipline and nothing. That's actually making your kids formulate hate for you. Just my opinion. Yeah, they do. They do. Hey, Jamie Greer. Yes, a new beeper. Remember when boys used to put 143 in your beeper? Like, I love you. Have a good day. Get to the money. Get where the bag at. Where the bag at. I don't want to talk about Lakeside. And since she's figured out that I like the name Plastic, now she's calling me Big R. I like that too. It reminds me of Big Ange. I love big girls. I love Big Ange. I love Anna Nicole. I love China. Come on now. I love your new moniker for me, Lakeside. Big R, that's cute. Yeah, she look like a frosty dust bunny. Yeah, I'm not trying to discipline on Christmas. But I think that Yanni and Vicky, I think you guys, if you guys are in the chat, drop down out the bushes. Y'all could drop down out the bushes. Maybe y'all want to call in. Maybe y'all want to jump on the StreamYard. Where's the invite? I mean, maybe y'all want to tell y'all side. I have 3 children. I have a 14-year-old, a 10-year-old, and a 6-year-old. 2 boys and a girl. Sure do. Yes, cornbread. Nobody is crazy in the comments. We just bouncing opinions off of each other. And no one can take from someone else's opinion because we were all raised and housed and cultivated in different situations. We all have different upbringings. I don't think Blah is ever coming back to my chats. Oh, Yanni went live. No. I like Yanni and Vicky too. Y'all aren't seeing how I came off as hypocritical. I think it has something to do with Dontavia kids actually being in danger and it is not being talked about. It does come off as hypocritical because if you could react to Big Funky and all that retarded shit Big Funky got going on, you could react to Vicky. You could react to Dontavia as well. I'm telling you guys, I was driving from San Francisco to LA. We were almost to Tracy. Well, were we almost to Tracy? I know we were getting through Livermore, almost to Tracy. That's an hour and a half. The whole hour and a half. Me and my mother are staring at the screen. And I'm like, okay, because from the previous video that Dontavia did, Blunts and Knives, I think I was I don't know where we had went to a Christmas party or something. So when we got back, I was tipsy when I was watching it. And I remember we were talking about Barbies, but there was a lot going on in the background. But I didn't really pay any attention because we had drunk the jungle juice and smoked and like I was with my cousin. So I wasn't able to like really zero in on what was going on with Dontavia till the next live that she did. And like I said, we were an hour and a half out to LA and she had never gotten up. So I told my mom, I said, well, I don't think her kids are there. It's good she getting a little break because, you know, they're stair-step kids. They're like 9 months apart. And my mom was like, no, her kids is there. Watch. And I'm like, no, mama, her kids not there because it had been a cold hour and a half that she did not move from the same spot. Then 10 minutes after that, we heard like a little bit of baby yells. And I was like, mama, her kids is there. Then she went into that room and it just was downhill from there. So I feel like if you're a reactor in your reaction channel and you actually watched it, why not react? And I can understand Vicky's point, like why hop, skip, and jump over this trifling ass situation where the girl is looking worse than Jasmine. At this point, like her house was filthy from the back of the house to the front of the house. She had 2 kids, stair-step kids in the same bed. They're jumping up, screaming, crying, shouting for a long ass time. Her chat is telling her to take your kids out. She starts to prepare to take them out by sweeping underneath their cribs and all of this and they had chairs in the bed. You know those those 1999 table sets that you get from the 99-cent store or Big Lots for the babies. Little small chair, small table, another small chair, whatever. That was in the kids' crib while they were both in the crib. And I was just like, oh my God. Then when she was sweeping under the bed, she found butter knives in the room. The room was filthy. I mean, there's shit here, shit there. The kids are in the crib. There's no sheets, no blankets. There's all these hard toys. I mean, all kind of shit. I got to the point where I was watching and I was getting worked up. I start cussing at the damn screen. Take them fucking kids out the bed, bitch. What is you doing? Did she just leave him in the room again? Like she swept all that shit into a pile, walked out the room, closed the door, walked into another room, closed that fucking door too. No. Back up. She let the kids out. I'm molded. She let the kids out after she swept all that shit up, swept up the butter knife, walked out their room. First, she was yelling at the baby, come back, don't go in the living room. She walked out that room, walked back into her room, and closed her door while both babies was out on the floor. If that don't deserve a fucking reaction, I don't know what does. She literally closed the door on the babies while they were out of the crib after already not watching them for an hour and a half after they had been left in the crib. If that is not a sign of neglect, postpartum depression, it is something. And it should be reacted on. The reason why this is not a reaction, okay? This is just what I saw. I'm not going to react because when I react, people call me the big bad wolf. Oh, she's the dragon. She's going to burn the house down. Here come big evil. She's mean. Yada, yada, yada. But this was so bad. I had to message Yanni like, get your friend. Get your friend. This is going to be a fucking CPS case. Please get your friend. It was just too much. And my mom was like, please turn that off. Don't turn it back on. That was a trigger. So when I put that comment on Vicky's video, yeah, I was triggered by Christmas, but I was triggered by Dontavia even more. I was not lying. She left those 2 babies on the floor, went in her room and closed the door. And I typed, you need to open that door. I typed that into her live chat. And then I typed, I'm leaving. This is scary. Because at that point, it got scary for me. First of all, kids could shove butter knives down their throat and die. Okay? They can choke on butter knives. That's number 1. Number 2, kids can, first of all, you had a big ass car seat right there on the left side of the baby's crib. And I don't understand why you bitches don't have 2 of everything. Y'all be having all these kids that ain't got 2 of nothing. Why you don't have 2 beds? 2. It's 2 kids. 2 beds. Why are you leaving the kids in the same bed? Don't you see what happened to Jazzy's son? I mean, Jazzy's daughter in the top of her head? We still don't know what happened with that. But kids can die in cribs. There's so much shit around that fucking room. They can get their neck caught in the cord to the curtains. Just all crazy type of situations that happen when little babies are left unsupervised. So yes, that does deserve a reaction. And her kids were actually in danger. Not having a Christmas ain't endangering nobody. Who's no better than Liv? Yanni? Ooh, y'all commenting it up. God damn. I got the Yanni. Yeah, I didn't get no notification. I don't think nobody is better than Olivia. I think we can actually, what makes it so good and juicy is that for the most part, we can relate to certain situations that she be going through, even if they are fabricated or whatever. I feel like Yanni is deflecting using the Christmas gifts to make me look pressed, but she done made 3 whole lives. Oh, see, I haven't been watching, to be honest. I've been watching the beef sector in the IHOP gate, and I've also been tuned in to Nikado Avocado and Stephanie So and Zach Choi drama. But if you want to come on with me on the StreamYard, Vicky, do so. Click the link. I'm sorry, but Dontavia needs help. She does. Miss Dontavia did not like what you had to say about getting scared. Seems like that really got under her skin. I mean, the thing is, I've been a mother for almost 15 years. I've raised 3 children out of their diapers and toddler hoods and all of this. I've had some, like Mackenzie, and you guys, you know that green binky pacifier that the hospital sends you home with? And you could buy more. Mackenzie had to be like 4 months. And look, this the type of shit that can happen when you are not looking. And thank God I was looking. She inhaled that whole rubbery pacifier and it was lodged in her throat. If I was not always keeping an eye on my baby, she would have died that day. Like, you guys, scary shit can happen. I just feel like, why not talk about Niecy in public if you're going to talk about Olivia in public? You can go to Olivia privately too. Send her. I don't think nobody's competing for what. There's nothing to win here. The CPM on YouTube is not high. A lot of things that we talk about aren't advertiser friendly. So there's not really a competition to me. Hey, Jamie A. Yeah, she sat there the entire time. Yeah, I was there. That house was crazy. Hey, Gossip with K. That's true. I was woo. When I seen everything that was going on, the reactors are hypocrites in their actions. That's true. Taking up for Dontavia up under her wings, coddling and coaching her. 3 moms would still be dragged now for Dontavia actions. Instead, she's a pacifier, pat on the back. Yeah, she deserved, I don't know. Yeah, Bree did make a video about it. I still have to watch it because, child, I just been checked out. Like when I check out of this sector, it's to, you know, get I gotta sage my spirit. Do you really know it's been an hour and a half only watching a 20-minute video? I didn't watch a 20-minute video. I was on a live where I scrolled back from where we had began watching to when we first started watching it. It was an hour and a half. Like I said, we were driving from San Francisco to LA. We got almost all the way to Tracy or somewhere before we got like to Livermore or something, which is an hour and a half away. And that's when I realized it's been an hour and a half. So no, it wasn't 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I don't know if we were watching the same thing. She got a pacifier and pat on the back from the reactors in the comments. Oh, poor baby Dontavia. She don't know no better. And that's another thing. I don't like when people try to give people a pass for their age. The moment you lay down and you bust a nut and the egg and the sperm create a baby and you decide not to go down to Planned Parenthood and get it sucked out, like this is your life, you're taking control of your life and you are going to have this baby. That's the moment that you become a mother. That's the moment that you're supposed to boss up. Now you already have one, now you have another. You don't have that excuse of I'm 19, I'm 20, I'm 21, I'm 22, I'm 23. I was 21 with a whole baby. So you don't have that option, because if something happens, they're not going to say, oh, she was young. No, it's not going to happen. And she already had a channel. That's another thing. She already had a channel. She know how this shit go. Big Ebo. Big Ebo. Yeah, it was alive. Damn. You are correct, and that's really bad about that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was live. Olivia is a damn liar. Yes, I've been all through these YouTube streets, y'all. I thought I was gonna come on today and talk about Olivia, not Olivia. I was gonna say Olivia getting released from the jail. VS getting released, and I'm just gonna do a countdown starting at 3 p.m. her time to see if she was gonna come live. Like, you bitches looking for me? Here I go. There is no handbook to raising kids, and some days I fail. Child, do I fail? I'm hungry. All I want to do is eat. Just wait for my video. Maybe it will help people understand how Yanni video wasn't taken as a joke by some people. About the drop one, bag one, tag one, or whatever. Yeah, because that can be looked at that like, ooh, she's stealing. No, they're not smart enough, Olivia, Jazzy, and Chrissy, to actually sit down and plan anything but their clickbait videos. I respect everyone's opinion on the Christmas stuff, and I even said that I didn't realize how it was perceived by everyone. And I appreciate one sub who explained it, and Retta for making me see it. Oh, that's what's up. Everyone is here to be successful on YouTube. They will do anything. Don't tell me people doing YouTube for free. Yeah, if you're only getting $1 or $2 a video, that's basically for free. Disregard that comment, okay? People have their favorites, but we all know the 3 mommy vloggers aren't anyone's favorites. True. The Christmas was just an example of how Yanni specifically discussed things but ignore others and does things that come off as hypocritical. Well, everybody is saying that actually that she is a hypocrite because she can see all this stuff in Niecy but don't comment, and then she prefaces it by saying, well, Niecy was this way before and we're not seeing anything from her different. But that's the same with Olivia. She's the same way she's always been, and we're not seeing anything different. And that is also the same way with Dontavia in her previous channel. She has always been like this, and people aren't seeing anything different. I think people will respect it more if you say, this is Niecy. I like Niecy, and I'm not coming for Niecy, and I vibe with her. And we have some type of YouTube sisterhood, yada, yada, yada. If you say Dontavia is a young girl, I don't know how she's going to take it, if she's going to commit suicide. Like, you got to give the people something. Oh, I'm behind in the comments. Jamie, yes, we know you got to stop. A lot of people have a soft spot for Jasmine because of cause and effect. And I've came out, people say, why you don't react to Jasmine? Why you don't react to Jasmine? Because Jasmine life hurts my spirit. Her life hurts my spirit. That's my God's honest truth. I don't know where would I see a girl who's been getting pregnant and abandoned since she was 13. Like, where would I see her in life? I don't know. So that's why I don't. But if Jasmine does something outrageous, I'll react to that. Like, I wanted to react to when the dude came over and she put the sheet on the couch. It wasn't a reaction video because I would have came for that atrocious wig instead. So what was it? It was just like when Hot Tea posts Olivia's Instagram videos. Yeah, I was 21 with a baby. He 14. Yes, when you be running to Walmart, girl, I think this lady recognized me, y'all, at Foods Co. Now, ma'am, if that was you and you recognized me at Foods Co. and you snuck a picture of me, that means we stay in the same area. You can't get touched. Don't you be going around exposing me. I have to remember, like, oh, girl, you cannot be coming out the house looking crazy at all. I went to Foods Co. because I was looking for the shit to put in a seafood boil. Child, I spent $300 on seafood, and me and the kids and my mom and my brother and my nephew, we had a huge seafood boil. And I was looking for the something I was looking for at Food Co. and they did not have it. But I was standing in line, and the lady she kept staring at me for some reason. I know it wasn't because I had my makeup and my wig on, because I surely didn't. I threw my phone when I seen her wig. I can't eat until the food gets here. I ordered pizza and wings. We had pizza last night. I respect Chrissy a lot more. She seems like she has it together. It's the hustle that counts with all of your babies. It is the hustle that counts, but let me tell you, it's hard raising 3. So when you have 9 and you just one person, I couldn't imagine. I'd be over here wanting to pull my hair out. I really do. I just be wanting to like right now we have a deal. I'm gonna do this video. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do, but just keep the noise to a minimum. Like, y'all can't even hear. They just had 2 fights. Prince and Mackenzie, they arguing over Lego pieces. Now they in my kitchen eating up all the snacks because I have to go grocery shopping since we just got back. So yeah, I couldn't imagine having 9 kids. Like, woo, child. I knew Yanni was playing because I heard her saying it jokingly before. I feel like Jazzy and a lot of YouTube keep their comments. Well, yeah, they keep their comments off because they can't handle the truth. If it was a reaction, I would have played the whole video and paused to give my opinion throughout, like I did Tasha and Friend. Oh, okay. I wish I liked seafood. Well, you guys make it look so good. Oh, yeah, it was good, baby. I ate seafood for 2-3 days. Sure did. Yeah, y'all be sure to, y'all know I don't care about hitting a damn like button. She mad, y'all. Yanni mad.
So much, but your mother is bothered. So I'm giving your mother the reaction she wants. See, when it was all fun and games for Vicky, when I was coming for Liv, Jazzy, and Olivia. Now that I did a reaction on her, which wasn't negative at all, she was very much bothered.
Oh, shit. Whew, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's a lot going on these YouTube streets. I shall be back. Ooh, let's go check out Yanni's. Checking out this live. Let's go check out Yanni's live. She seems very upset. I thought I was going to bring you guys together right here in my chat. I thought I was going to be able to bring you guys together in my chat. They're actually saying, come out of the bushes, please. Life with Jamila. It's saying, come out of the bushes, please. No, this didn't make it worse. Excuse me. This video right here, I see. This video did not make it worse. This video could not have made it worse because they already had this brewing. Before Yanni went live, Vicky wasn't even in my chat. Vicky just dropped a video about Yanni. That don't have shit to do with me. What the fuck is going on? Let's see. I'm out of here. I want to see what's going on. Bye, y'all.